Record. And good evening, everybody. My name is Chris Swayze. I'm your CEO and founder. And tonight I'm your presenter. I'm going to share something absolutely phenomenal with you. So if it's your first time out, welcome. Hello. Thank you for being here. You could be having dinner, but you chose to be a part of what we're doing tonight. We're going to introduce a really awesome company to you tonight. And first things first, I've got a good friend of mine, John Charles, traveled to Tobago, and what did he do? He's in Tobago right now, and what did he do? He got right on the call for Quicksilver Cash. I love that. Fantastic. You get off the plane, you get in your hotel, and you get started. You see, folks, there's something really exciting about what we do, and you're going to see what that is in about 30 seconds. Let me tell you a little bit about me. I'm a tax professional. I've been doing income tax for, oh my goodness, this is my 31st year. And a couple of my clients are on the call right now. And I'll tell you, 31 years of doing taxes is quite a long time. So I was always looking for an opportunity to help everybody kind of find their way to save money, to make money, and to pay less taxes. That's everybody's dream. You know, save money, make money, and pay less taxes. Well, we found a way to do that when this company was formed. This was a brainchild, something that I had 10 years ago, but you know, it came to fruition, and now you are able to get involved with the greatest company on the planet, Quicksilver Cash. Everything you've ever wanted in a progressive company. Folks, tonight I'm going to talk to you about QSC Global as well. That's our feeder program. And that was, you know, a lot of push. People saying, hey, let's get a feeder program for less. Let's get everybody in at a lower number. And, you know, we did it. And within the last 3.5 months, we brought in, a lot of people and had 35 countries on board now. You know, we started out with 2 countries and now we've got 35 countries on board, with the latest addition being the Cayman Islands. So I'm telling you, great things are about to happen, folks. There's a secret to our success. Quicksilver Cash is a member-based referral program. So if anyone asks you what this is, you say this is a member-based referral program. Our proven time leverage system has been used by banks and financial organizations to create wealth for decades now. And from this, we've formulated our very own success blueprint. It is a very duplicable cash flow generator. There's no selling required, folks, because we do it for you. All you've got to do is refer at least 2 people to the program. There's no purchasing quotas, so you're not buying things all the time that'll be stuck in your garage, so there's no auto ship. Isn't that amazing? You buy once and that's it. So just a one-time out-of-pocket ever. Do you know what that means? It means that the first time you spend $100, you don't have to spend any more money with us ever again, because we pay for you. There's no heavy recruiting requirements, so if you think you need to find 100 people, you're right. Yeah, but you don't need to find 100 to be successful here. All it takes is 2. All right, so that's simple. That's the beginning. That's the easy way in. But it's okay to bring 100 or 1,000 people, because the more people you bring to the table, the greater your team is and the more rewards that you get. All right. So everyone can succeed by following our blueprint. Let me tell you a little bit about us, folks. We were founded August the 10th, 2018, and our member base has already grown. Check this. We started out in Canada, folks, and then the USA came on board. But you know what was next? Tanzania, Nigeria, Kenya, Namibia, Botswana, Pretoria, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Johannesburg. We've got Australia, Mexico, England. Let's go across a little bit and let's get Switzerland. Folks, Costa Rica, the Philippines, Germany, the Grenadines, Grenada. We've got Jamaica and Singapore. Folks, I'll tell you there's more in the Caribbean, because you know what? If you know the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. Thomas, and the British Virgin Islands, and St. Vincent. So we've got some crazy, awesome things happening. When you've got countries like Barbados coming on board, they're here. Folks, Trinidad and Tobago. This is a phenomenal system that is open to the entire world. So if there's anyone that you know anywhere in the world that would like to earn some money, get them involved, because by the end of the year, we should be at 100 countries. We're going real strong right now with 35 countries, with a lot of concentration happening in the Caribbean. Hence tonight being Caribbean night. See, we made one simple promise to you folks. It only takes you and two to go through to our top position. That's like being engaged, getting ready to be married. If you didn't get the ring, you're not engaged. So right here, when you refer to, that's the ring. You are engaged, ready to be married. The blueprint is simple, folks. Our marketing strategy was designed with you in mind. It's a simple concept with the single purpose of helping you to achieve success. Now, if you follow our blueprint, you will be successful, so pay close attention. Getting started is very simple. This is how you do it. Just $100 USD out of pocket, and you are in business forever, for life. You know what that means? It means that when you spend your $100 the first time, you never have to reach in your wallet except to put money in, never to take out. Folks, I don't know if you've seen anything like this, but watch. Pay close attention. There are two great programs. One small entry amount. It's only a one-time $100 USD that gets you in the first program. You will cycle 3 times and earn a fully paid position in the $500 USD program. Think about this, folks. This is awesome. Let me break it down. Program number 1. Let's start there. $100 USD, no membership fee. Everybody comes in at this level right there so that they never spend more than $100 ever. You will receive $2,500 worth of online member services right away when you purchase your membership at $100. Folks, there's no membership fee, but that $100 covers everything. Okay? So now you will refer 2 friends who will do the same. So they come in at $100 and they will refer their 2 at $100 each. That's your job. That's their job. Folks, when you get your 2, you will qualify for titanium, and that's our top position in the program. And when you're at the top, it takes about 7 days for you to get there. You will start collecting $500 USD from the new members that are coming in. So there will always be 8 new members coming in when you reach the top and become titanium. Okay, there's 8 empty positions to be filled. But folks, when you cycle out, you will receive an automatic $100 USD for reentry, and then you could do it all again. Now, people are asking me what I mean by cycle out. Well, a cycle is when you receive $500 plus $100 to reenter. So after you get 500, that means you just cycled. You're kicked off the top and you're put right back in under your sponsor, but we'll elaborate on that. It's so awesome. Folks, your 3rd cycle enters you into program 2. So when you go through the first time with your 2 referrals, you can earn $500. Then the 2nd time around with 2 new referrals or the same 2 referrals, you will earn another $500. And your 3rd time around, that pays for your entry into program number 2. That's another $500 that you receive. So $400 is allotted to prepaid gift cards in the US, and in Canada, it's $500 Canadian that you would get in prepaid gift cards, but you don't get them right away because just like program number 1, we're going to leverage that $400 in prepaid gift cards so that you can get a whole lot more. But you'll also get a lifetime membership paid for by cycle number 3 in program number 1. Okay, so your 2 referrals from program number 1 will upgrade to qualify you on their 3rd cash out in program 1, just as you did for your sponsor. And now you will qualify for the top position, which on program number 2 is also called titanium. All right. Now, when you're at the top, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks for you to get there. You will start collecting $1,600 USD plus $400 USD in prepaid gift cards in America, and in Canada, it's $500 and an automatic $400 US reentry to do it all again. Folks, this is crazy awesome because every time you re-enter, we pay for you. You will cycle both programs simultaneously. So think about this. Program number one is simpler. It's $100. It's easier, faster moving. So what'll happen is you may cycle 3 times, 4 times in 1 month. But at the same time, your same people on a different program, program number two, are helping you to cycle through with $1,600 US plus 400 in US prepaid gift cards or 500 Canadian, and a $400 reentry, which we pay for every single time. Folks, that's awesome. Imagine 3 times, 4 times in program one and twice in program two every single month. That's a whole lot of do-re-mi. Okay, so this is what it's all about, folks, building a strong team. Since our reach is global and online, your leaders can be anywhere on the planet. We mentioned Mexico, we mentioned Pretoria, we mentioned Jamaica, we mentioned Switzerland, we mentioned Germany and England. Folks, anywhere you know people, get them involved. Build a strong team. Now, if you've watched Jerry Maguire, you'll know what this means when you say, show me the money, right? Everyone's saying, show me the money. I've seen the concept, but now I need to see the money. Pay close attention. This is a success blueprint, and everybody wants to become titanium. That's the top green position there. Everybody wants that position because at that position, you start earning $500, which is pretty awesome when you earn that 500, and you can earn that over and over again. So look at this. There's 1 titanium he's collecting, and then there's 2 platinums. They're waiting to become titanium, and 4 gold members waiting to become platinum. And then there's 8 silver entry positions that as they fill, you will become a gold. So everyone is working in natural progression to go from silver to gold to platinum to titanium. Now that takes about a week for that journey because the system has to split 3 times. Now folks, a week is good to make $500 US. That's about lots of money Canadian, right? So if that's the cool thing, that's awesome. But folks, there are people going through this system a whole lot faster than a week. There are people going through this system in a day. I've seen people go through in an hour. It can happen in half an hour. And if you're really savvy, you can do it in 15 minutes. I've seen that happen as well. Folks, let me show you how you can go through this system a lot faster. So watch this. This is you. You get started and you refer 1 and 2 of your friends, each 5 minutes to sign them up. So that's in 15 minutes, you just qualified and became, you're qualified to become titanium. But to become titanium, we need 1 more position filled. So you brought in your first and second, and they were date and time stamped. So the moment they came in, the very second, they're timed on the computer, so we know who has their 2 first. So if it were you that brought in these 2 before anyone here had 2, that would mean that you just qualified to become titanium. So you might go out on a limb and get a 3rd person in, or if they were already there, that's okay. So what will happen when that position's filled, you will see that position's filled. Now you will become titanium and start collecting. And what will you start collecting? $500. So it's unique how it works because all these positions here, all 8 of these, pay this titanium. So he would get number 1 and number 2. Number 3 goes to the company. Number 4 and 5 goes to the titanium. And number 6 goes to the company. Number 7 pays for the, goes to the titanium, so he gets 5. And number 8 pays for the titanium's re-entry, so he gets removed from titanium when this is all full, and he comes back in under his sponsor. I'll show you that. So titanium in 3 simple steps. It's you and 2 and 1 more, and you become titanium. This one could have been there already, okay, but you need to have 2 before anyone here gets their 2. All right, so you and 2 and 1 more, and you go through to titanium. Now, folks, this is really cool. Let's show you how the blueprint actually splits. This is a blueprint, all right? So the blueprint is for everyone to go from silver to get to titanium. So there's 1 titanium, 2 platinums, 4 golds, and 8 silvers. So watch this. You get started, you take a silver position. You brought your friend, date and time stamp right now. You brought another friend, date and time stamp. 1 more for good measure. That's 4. That constitutes a split because the system is designed that the blueprint will split in half. You don't have to wait for the other 4 to come in for this side to start making money. So it's cool. So whoever was first with their 2 and 1 more, when this splits, that person would receive a brand new success blueprint on which he is titanium. So at titanium, he's going to start collecting $500 because there's 8 new silver positions available for these 4 golds and these 2 platinums to fill these positions. Okay, so that if they need 2 each, that's only 3, 6 times 2 is 12. And all you need is 8. Okay, so you have plenty of people to do this. All right, this is awesome. So then this existing titanium, he gets excited and wants to make his full 500 because he got 1, 2, 3 out of 4. So then he gets 5 and he gets 6. No, 6 goes to the company. He gets 7. That's really cool. He just got $500. So the 8th one that comes in constitutes a split. And what will happen first is a brand new titanium is formed, a new success blueprint. And this titanium, whoever had their 2 first, could be anyone here, they would end up being titanium, and 8 new silver positions waiting to be filled by their sales reps. Now, folks, what happens to this titanium? Well, once both sides are filled, the 8th position is filled, not only do we create a brand new success blueprint, but this titanium is removed from the top and he follows his sponsor wherever his sponsor is, and he'll take a silver position anywhere on the silver section out of the 8 positions on his sponsor's success blueprint. Now, folks, this is really cool. So you don't have to wait till all 8 positions are filled if you're working to become titanium. That's only the responsibility of the existing titanium, because they get paid $300 on this side and they get paid another $200 plus the $100 reentry on this side. So it's worth their while to always be working with their team, okay, because they want to cycle out and make their money. All right, so folks, how do we cash out? This is really, really simple. You've got to get started first. It's $100 to get started. 100 US, folks, or 135 Canadian. That's what it is to get started. No other numbers. 100 US or 135 Canadian. So you get started and you refer your first 2 best mates. These guys are awesome. They'll go anywhere with you. So they are date and time stamped. You decided who's coming first. That's really cool. But you know what? When you qualify with 2, when it's your turn, you're at titanium, you will start collecting what? $500 USD in cash and $100 reentry. And that is phenomenal because we pay for the reentry. All right? So pay close attention to this because this system is changing lives all over the world. Now, I did talk about reentry. We are the only true follow me system that I've seen that works. I mean, what happens is everyone we bring in, everyone you personally sponsor, they will follow you for life. They will, every time they re-enter, they count as a sale for you. Isn't that cool? You don't have to chase them down and say, hey, are you doing this again? No, they automatically get returned into the system following their sponsor. Now, that's really cool because they'll requalify you on subsequent journeys. But you know, when you cycle through, that means you receive 500 and we paid for your reentry, you will end up in a silver position on your sponsor's success blueprint to carry out the journey again. But remember, when you got started, this is cycle 2 for you, and in cycle 1, you had more than 2 referrals. So you brought in a third, and the third one was considered a pending referral or your first referral for your second journey. So you can keep that in the bank and use it when you get to the next journey. So what if you brought 2? Then you're completely qualified. What if you brought 4 more or 8 more? What about 10 more? Folks, that's another 5 journeys that you're covered, so you could spend your time helping your team get their 2 in. So here you are in a silver position, and you had that 1 extra pending referral, so now you've got 1, but you need 1 more. When you look around and see that gold 1 and gold 2 and platinum 1 do not have their 2, you might want to get your second one right away, because guess what happens, folks? When silver 3 and silver 4 are filled, the first person that had 2 goes straight to titanium. And what if that's you? See, that's why it makes sense to share the opportunity with everybody. Okay? All right. So now let's do the recap, folks. Attend a briefing online or in person. Get started for $100 USD. There's no membership fee at this level. Share the opportunity with at least 2 people and make referrals of $100 each, 2 referrals. Now, folks, help your team do the same because teamwork makes the dream work. Each one teach 1 or 2. Now, folks, become titanium and start collecting $500 USD when all 8 members come in plus $100 USD re-entry. This is phenomenal, okay? There are people saying, wow, I didn't know what I would do before this money. And you know what? There's more coming. There are folks that are cycling through and receiving $500 twice in 1 week, 3 times in 1 week. Will that be you? You know, folks, when you get started, we talk about value. So if you make that decision, and when you make that decision to join Quicksilver Cash today, you will be given immediate access to over $2,500 in useful online member benefits. And these member benefits are pretty awesome. They look just like this. You'll see in your back office, it says member bonuses, and that's when you actually sign up in the program. You'll see member bonuses, and you can click on it. And all of these books are clickable. Okay, so what do they include? We've got success videos. We've got learning languages. We've got promo certificates. We've got health and fitness, taxes and finance. We've got self-empowerment, cooking and recipes, and your very own travel booking engine, and much, much more. Folks, this is the crazy awesome thing about our company. We give you value upon value upon value. You can receive as much as you'd like, and you can use these benefits as much as you would like. It's all yours. So how to get started? Immediately after your sponsor gives you their link, you can sign up on that link, and then this screen will appear. Because when you're signing up, remember, it's a regular application, name, address, phone number, create your user ID and password, and when this screen appears, you get to choose to pay by Bitcoin, or you can get the information from the company. You can get started with email transfer. If you're in Canada, if you're in the US or Canada, you can directly deposit to our bank accounts. We're with the TD Bank in the States and TD Canada Trust in Canada. And folks, you can pay by Bitcoin, as I mentioned, Western Union, MoneyGram, and if you have other ways that you'd like to pay, and we have access to it, we can do that for you as well. All right, so now you made that choice, you paid, and we activated you. Now you are an official member with your very own back office access. Folks, you can see who's on your team, how many people you need to cycle through. You can see exactly what the blueprint looks like that you're on. You'll see your username on there. And folks, you can also check your genealogy. You can also check your income and see what you've earned for the year. See how much you want to earn for the year. It's just a phenomenal system. And folks, when you get inside the back office, just explore every single tab so you understand where you are. There are life changes ahead, folks. There's so much changing every day. And every day we wake up, we see something new. But you know what? In business, you need to figure out how fast, how often, and what kind of change you would like. So if there's a life change ahead for you, please don't let anything or anyone get in your way, because you know what? There are a couple dream stealers out there, and there's just 2 of them. So you don't have to worry about it. They just get around. They're everywhere all the time. There's only 2 of them. So if you run into 2 of them in the same day, chances are you won't see them for a very long time. Okay, so just remember, don't let anyone steal your dream. And as a friend of mine said, don't let anyone walk through your clean mind with dirty shoes. Okay, so if they've been hurt before, don't get hurt because they get hurt. You need to understand that your dream is real and it's alive. All right, so folks, that was it. Quicksilver Cash. My name is Chris Swayze. I want to welcome you to this company and this opportunity that will change your life. Our phone number is 437-775-CASH, which is 2274. And quicksilvercash@gmail.com. You can send your queries or you can send your email transfers there. QuicksilverCash.com shows you everything, who we are, the videos, everything. But get back to the person who brought you to this call, folks. And you know what I want you to do? I want you to thank them first, because you know what? People don't go around offering opportunities that will change people's lives. Yeah, we do. We're at Quicksilver Cash. That's what we do. Okay, so you just want to thank the people that have invited you here, because this is your opportunity to change your world. There are people getting paid $500 over and over every day. I love sending money. Will that be you? Folks, that was our recording.